Hello you beautiful people, it is the 23rd of March, I'm Pat Kearley from the Republic of Players, and without further ado, let's get into Rumble Roundup episode 6. So first things first is going to be the quickfire news, which is only one story this week, is that Grand Blue Fantasy Versus is coming out on the 27th of March for Europe, and that's fantastic. I can't wait to play it. I hope it comes in the post in time. Now on to news story number 1. So to kick off things this week, we are going to talk about Guilty Gear Strive because a lot of news has dropped for that game. 2 new characters have recently been revealed through a trailer just there at the weekend. The first character being Millia Rage, which has sort of shape-shifting hair that fights 4, which is so cool on so many levels. And just the animation for that character is so good to look at. I will keep saying this about Guilty Gear Strive, probably the best looking fighter game out there that's going to be coming. The animation for it is fantastic looking. But yeah, she looks like a very interesting character and seems to have a diverse moveset from the little bit that we did get. The second character revealed was Zato-1 with his shadow pal, Eddie. Now this also looks a lot of fun. The shadow pal Eddie is definitely creepy or creepily fun looking. That doesn't make much sense, but creepily fun looking is what I'm going to go with. But yeah, it looks insane crack to play as these characters, and I can't wait to get my hands on this game. It looks better with everything they show. And that brings us on to the next little bit of news on Guilty Gear Strive, is that the closed beta sign-ups are up now. Now this is a fantastic time to jump on if you really do want to play Guilty Gear Strive and get a feel for it before the actual game comes out. There was little bits of news such as how it's going to be using rollback netcode, which is great. It will make the netcode much better, but not for the beta. They will not be using it for the beta. But for the main game they will be using that, so that's something to look forward to if you love netcode. But of course everyone loves netcode. Why wouldn't you? Everyone wants to have a good, strong connection with a game rather than it being all bad. But yeah, that's really all there is to it. I will leave a link down in the description to where you can sign up for the closed beta. So now on to news story number 2, which is Tekken 7. We are actually getting, now hold on while I say his name, Fahkumram, the Muay Thai fighter. Now this lad is a beast. He looks like a beast. He's just so freaking tall. But yes, he's coming out tomorrow on the 24th of March. I love how we're actually getting new characters this season of DLC. It's kind of fresh in a way, and I hope to see things like this continue onwards. Like, as much as I love seeing older characters being brought into Tekken 7, it's also a nice change of pace to see newer characters that have never been shown in Tekken before. And hopefully that continues going forward. We're also going to be getting a stage called Cave of Enlightenment. It has a few breakable areas so that you can combo off them. And yeah, he honestly looks like a lot of fun. Well, Tekken just looks fun in general anyway. But yeah, it will be interesting to see how he fares when he comes into it with the 3.30 patch that's coming with him tomorrow. So keep an eye on that there, because it's going to be fun. People are going to be jumping back on Tekken now, so good time to jump on. News story number 3. Now we've had a bit of Ultra Instinct Goku news, which is good. We first had the V-Jump scans, which show off bits and pieces of him, as well as giving us a look at his stats, which are quite frankly just monstrous in proportion. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm worried that this character is going to be a bit overpowered with like nearly all his like it's like SSS, SSSSS, SSS, SS, double S, double S, and then 1A, and like that's freaking ridiculous. Hopefully when he comes in, he's balanced and not just some overpowered creature that everyone uses and spams and just destroys with. But yeah, Goku Ultra Instinct, it's said to be coming out sometime in spring. And I assume that since they're giving out this, along with their screenshots going around, proper screenshots now from in-game footage, that we're going to be getting this character relatively soon. I wouldn't be surprised if it's within next month or so. So, news story number 4, which is Super Smash Bros Ultimate. Sakurai has basically come out and said that the coronavirus might have an effect on the schedule of the release on the DLC. He hasn't said it's a definite, but that it could be a possibility. Now, it's a bit unfortunate news, so it is. I think everyone really wants to know what the 6 characters are going to be going into Season Pass 2 for Super Smash Bros Ultimate. I, for one, am excited to see what sort of weird characters they get in, but I think this is going to be news that you're going to be hearing for a lot of games in the coming times, that they're going to be delayed because of the virus, and it's a shame. It really is. But be sure to keep the hands washed, keep your social distancing, and just stay safe out there. So, news story number 5. Now, this isn't confirmed a fighting game at the moment, but from what people are speculating, it's going to be. So, Demon Slayer, which is a manga and an anime that came out recently, a very popular anime at that, is getting game made by CyberConnect 2. Now, they released a trailer there recently. It visually looks stunning, but it hasn't declared what sort of game it is, though a lot of people are guessing that it's going to be an arena fighter, like in Naruto Ninja Storm, which CyberConnect 2 has been doing previously before this. Though also there's a slight chance it could be something else, like they just did Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, so it might not be. But it'll be interesting to see going forward if it is a fighting game, and if it is, it should be an interesting one to look at. Yeah, it's a wee scapper of news, but thought I'd throw it in there. So now on to news story number 6, which is Bounty Battle. It's a 4-player 2D fighting game that is bringing indie characters together from various series such as Owlboy, Guacamelee, and Dead Cells. Now, this is a rather actually interesting project overall. Bringing all these characters together is a really cool idea, and I feel that this might also be a good way of getting the indie games out there. Like, I think a lot of people know about Dead Cells and Guacamelee, so when they pick this up, they might find a character they like and actually go searching for the indie game that character is from. So I think this is going to be a good promotion to help grow the communities of these games, as well as fund the developers behind these games that make them. So yeah, but also it's also really nice to get another 4-player fighting game. There's not that many around. Like, you have Brawlhalla, you have Super Smash Bros Ultimate, you have Gang Beasts, you have them there, but this one looks to be a bit more, it looks to be a bit more technical heavy compared to them, in all honesty, from what I watched off the gameplay that has been shown in the trailer. It is to be coming out in summer of this year, which is really exciting. It's not that far away, and yeah, look forward to that. It's looking quite like an interesting game. But yeah, that's that. Now on to the last little bit of news, which is usually where we talk about local gaming competitions. Unfortunately, with the coronavirus, it's still sort of, there's nothing on locally. I'll just leave it at that. But Ronin Rumble is having another event this weekend, a charity event, and it is going to have a Samurai Showdown competition along with a Grand Blue Fantasy Versus competition, though you will need to have a PS4 to enter, and you can only register from the USA, Canada, and Mexico. Now, if you're not from there, but you still want to watch this, it is going to be live streamed, and trust me, I was watching the one at the weekend there, and it was some good ass fighting. But yeah, they had Grand Blue Fantasy on, brilliant show, some really good fights. So if you're looking to watch actually an event, this would be a great one to just sit down and watch. Yeah, but that's really all there is to say this week on fighting game news. It's been a hell of a week with Guilty Gear Strive and so on and so forth. So until next time, take it easy, wash those hands, stay healthy, and have a good one.